Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. The Ducks will kick it away to start. He'll bring it out. It's fired. So Iowa's offense will have the football first. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Dropping back, it's Lester. Under fire. Got out of trouble and throws. Got his man. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
And that offensive line gave that quarterback all day to throw the football. That QB could have checked his social media, balanced his investment portfolio, and booked dinner. That's an example of 5 guys up front acting as one. Tremendous job in pass pro.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. This crowd bringing the energy and noise, turning it on. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. The toss to the outside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Now the play fake. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Quickly to the tight end. Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a 3rd down stop. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
This could... to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. Off play action on 1st down. Starts to scramble to the left.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
Quarterback on the keeper. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the 1st down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll run play action. Oh, they're after him. It's complete to the right. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Gets it to him on the screen. Touchdown, Iowa! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup, accurate throw, and they get paid.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. The Ducks offense will have its first possession of the game. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough.
He's going to go for a big one. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Smith dropping to pass. Throws to the wideout. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
Remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard milestone this year.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your...
Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Ducks! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. And he makes the extra point. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about him after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's got him. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get into more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Hoffman. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. And the Hawkeyes are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. It's complete to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. To the ground with the back.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Just a short pass to the tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Ducks will have it 1st and 10. The give is to Smith. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Lewis. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Oregon!
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast. You can tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
Fielded in the end zone, it's fired. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The RPO, it's complete. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Running back searching for a hole. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking downfield, it's Lester. Fires to the tight end. There he goes. They'll get him on the ground at the 40. It'll be a first down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
and a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
He's going to let it go. Makes the grab on the big throw. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game. He's got it at the 22-yard line. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Here's the heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure and getting him on the ground and now getting him behind the sticks.
Absolutely perfect. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Smith wants to throw. Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it on the outside. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Down he goes! And the defense... This drive with a sack.
Well, that play never had a chance. On 4th down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on 4th.
The Hawkeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Gives it on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Going downfield for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Hawkeyes will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll take it on the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Throws for the tight end. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down? The Ducks keeping this defense off balance. They can hit them from a variety of angles, this time going up top.
So many things to look at. You know, they've always traditionally gone fast as well in the past at Oregon, but, you know, the quarterback run and the run up the middle and then play action pass, they keep you guessing a lot, and they make a lot of plays down the field because your eyes are focused on something they shouldn't be focused on.
Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw again. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Fires to the right. Working the big fella to the corner. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44.
It's hard for an offense to win when you get in predictable situations. What a great job understanding where the 1st down marker is. I got to get a big gain, got to get that 1st down. Nice job, great nose for the 1st down.
Smith dropping to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. With the catch, it's Lewis. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking for space. It's Markham. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying the left side. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Hauls it in. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
He's got it. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Smith wants to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. And the Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Smith takes the handoff. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
Ooh, and I love the running back here. Running into the blitz, he saw the extra defender. He was able to put his foot in the ground and make a miss. That was a good play.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Ducks will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ducks!
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Back to throw, it's Lester. Keeps looking downfield. Across the 45. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Got to get everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. So now it's second and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Caught over the middle, it's Huffman. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, they're running the curl route against zone coverage, so the quarterback knows he's going to have to put that one on his receiver. And you saw the velocity and the arm talent this guy has. That was a missile.
Makes the catch. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Autzen Stadium.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Smith dropping to pass. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Brings it in down the left side. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. Gonna look downfield again. Moves around to clear up the vision. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Behind the chains now on second and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass. Right on target this time. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Gets the back moving. To the air on second down. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He'll throw it. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers, and you saw it there on the incompletion.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Here's the handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Austin. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Hawkeyes will send out the punt unit.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness.
Oh, he's got some space. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Smith wants to throw. Fires to the right. A strike downfield. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oregon! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point splits the uprights. It's 28-13.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. The hand to the running back. Hits that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. It's complete on the right side. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
When you run the football and then throw in the play action, it's such a tricky thing for the defense. Do I play run? Do I come up fast? It opens those holes right behind the linebackers and between the safeties to make the passing game just a little bit easier.
And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Hawkeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They give it to him again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. To the air, it's Lester. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. And the Hawkeyes will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. At the 35, he's loose. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down?
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And when you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely. How about that name? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert. These guys could thread the needle from the pocket, make all the throws. This guy here reminds me a little bit of them.
Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
He's looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! And the beatdown has ensued. This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. If you need me to run it, I'll run it. You need me to throw it, I can do that too.
Coming out with it, it's fired. And the returner goes down. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. On the run, it's Markham. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Power football with the run. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Rides to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? The Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the air, it's Lester. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. He just couldn't hold his water long enough at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to go up top. Throws to the back. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Ducks moving quickly to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And the DB right with him to knock it away.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Makes the grab. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28. And the Ducks come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Smith dropping to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Lewis. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long, and on a critical third down here.
Fires toward the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
They just keep firing. This one's complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Offense in the sumo set with the big boys. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly...
Turning it on! Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
29 Philly, 2-9.
The give to the back. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. It's Lester. Working that left side now. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Hawkeyes look to keep this drive humming.
And first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. The Hawkeyes in a good spot here with second and short. Gives it to the back on the draw. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
On second down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to third down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the first down on second down. We don't need third downs.
Finds the tight end.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Hawkeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the air on first down. They'll run the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Hawkeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And his throw is incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops.
A shot toward the end zone. Can't hook up on the long throw, and fourth down goes by the boards for this offense. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Smith wants to throw. Finds his tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. On a little time, lets it go. The incomplete pass, fourth down, fails, and they'll turn it over. This offense has it with really good field position. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabs it inside the 15. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeyes!
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw in that touchdown pass.
And the extra point was good. The deficit is huge, this one is all, but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody.
He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now, late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me Now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback making checks. Smith dropping to pass. Quarterback now breaking the field. Touchdown Ducks! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Duke is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Daniel Jones, this offense is not guaranteed to just keep scoring points today. They're up by 7 over North Carolina. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Hawkeyes are threatening in the red zone. Leaves it with the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Trying play action. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And the point after is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Smith wants to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Green. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. No real chance on the return, but at the 34.
They'll take over. First and 10.
Looking to throw on first down. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's taking a deep shot. Intercepted deep in his own end. Looking for more room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. Right on the money. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking left. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Smith dropping to pass. He's got the back in the middle. Breaks into the open. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense has it. They're on the move. They drag him down, but not before they get the turnover and a terrific return on the fumble. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Wants to go up top on first down. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You can tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.